Alright, back out in the garage. I didn't do anything yesterday, but we're into it today. First thing I've done is I've got this out of the oven, screwed the feet back on it and bolted it up. So I'm going to put that out of the road somewhere for now, or just move the trolley out of the way. Now I'm going to get into these lamps. I've cleaned up here a little bit. It was a fucking pigsty, as usual when I'm working. So I'm going to clean up a little bit more though before I get started. Put that welding blanket away, put the grinder away, that strap, just tidy up. I've taken these pipes off. I spoke to Brownie this morning, well actually Brownie spoke to me. He doesn't want me to cut up his pipes because he said that they're his favourite pipes, so, which is fine. But I mean, I have this fucking pipe bender that I've had here for fuck knows how long. Never used it. So I'm going to get myself some exhaust pipe or something similar. It doesn't have to be specifically exhaust pipe, and bend it and make my own. That way I'll be able to make it so that it suits. So, you know, put a bend in it and then put a bend down. So I can just have similar to those ground pounders or something, and just bring this one out and put it bend and bring it down here. So, and I'll just, if they're small enough, which they should be, I should be able to powder coat them. So I may even powder coat them. I don't know, I thought maybe red, but red might be a bit too much. Probably just black, nice shiny black like those, like the stand. So I can make fucking pipes, you know, like I've never done it before, but fucking, you know, we'll give it a go. I'll just go into town and get myself some exhaust pipe. I know exactly where I can get some, and I'll do my own, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. So let me clean up some more. Oh fucking Jesus, that scared the piss out of me. Anyway, once I scrape the poo out of my underpants, I'll tidy up and we'll get back into it. Righto. I thought I'd start off by just knocking this one over. I'm gonna just face that and then drill it so I can tap it. The other end's fine, it's already centre drilled. And then once I get that gear sorted, I'll see if I'll put it in here as well. Just testing limits to be steady, that's as far as it'll go. Will not open any further, so it's just enough. So anyway, let's see how we go. Let me try and put you in a different position so you can see what's going on. How's that? That's better. Let me line the camera up a bit better. Anyway, that'll do. Let's see. There we go. Doesn't have to go all the way to centre because I've got to drill that. So let me put my drill in. Grab my centre drills, wherever they might be. probably afford to go a little bit faster. As long as I'm not going for too long. Centre drilled. Now I just got to try and remember what tapping size is for M10. Drilling size, I should say. M10 is a tapping size, do you get it? Where these come from up here. Do the best I can with my noisy son out there mowing. I've cleaned that up. I couldn't drill that end. I probably chopped most of that video out because it was just me fucking around. Because when I tried to hold it by that journal, even in the 3-jaw, that end ran out, and I can see why it's supposed to. Dickhead. No, it's not supposed to. That's the cam for the fuel pump that I can see on there. Looks like it's offset, but anyway, it's already centre drilled, and I can drill that by hand. That's not a problem. This one is going to be the bigger problem, because to drill that, if I cut that off, then I can drill it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off here in a second, and then cut that off, and then I'll stick it in the lathe and drill that end to tap it. And then we'll see if we need a bush to fit it in there. Well, we will need, just see what I'm going to do about it. So I'm hoping that today I'll have that fitted into there and that screwed onto that. So we're 2/3 of the way there, really. I've just got to work out, I've got to find out off Amit whether the guy that wants this wants a lamp shade or an air filter on top. But let me sort some of this shit out and I'll bring you back shortly. Okay, I've got this cut off, I've got the end cut off. I've had that in and I've machined it flat, drilled a hole. It wasn't easy to drill either. And you can see, let me see the shiny ring around the outside, that's where it's hardened. It takes a little bit to machine through that. But I got there. It's even harder to drill and tap, but I should be well in within the soft stuff there. That drill was probably rooted, I had trouble getting it in. So what I've got to do now is I'm going to make it the sleeve for that. So I've drilled that, well, you saw me drill that. I'm going to tap that later on and join it up. Let's go down here. Ouch. I've got the aluminium in the lathe, so I'm going to start on that. I'll put you in the stand and bring you back shortly when we get going. Righto, ready to start working. I'll probably time lapse a good deal of this. It's going to be too noisy, and plus my son's still mowing, so I'll time lapse a good part of it, but let's get into it. Yep. Piss that off out of the way. That's pretty gnarly, that fucking feed. So here we go, eh? First I'm going to do the front. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'll turn you off for a sec. I'm going to change the speed in the change the feed rate of this because that is way too fast. Because if I put that on what I want on the machine of that, say roughly that, and let me just be able to see how fast that's actually fucking going. See how that's fucking way too fast. I'll store this laid out. So let me bring you back in a minute. Ooh, 29.85. So that's pretty much. Oh, I'm only going to take a fucking bee's dick out of that, you know. Let me just try that. That's 29.95. I think it's going to be more. Let me see if I can get that. I'll try. Yeah, just a little bit to get that. I don't know if you can see that. It's just in here. This little bit here is, that first bit goes in, the second bit doesn't. That's the important bit, so we'll take a look. Alright. Just need it for a touch more. Oh, fuck, look at that. That's fucking beautiful. That's fucking spectacular. That's a nice fit. Righto. I used to love the TV shows where they use these things, they put a spanner on it and put a bit of pipe on it and wonder why their tool posts are fucked. Lost count of how many times I've seen that. Righto, we want to go, we'll take about 30mm down. We need to come down to about 45mm. So that's for the OD. And what are we currently? Well, 60mm, 70mm stock was it? Must have been. We had 68. So about 20mm. Righto, you probably go back into time lapse again now. While I get tackled with fucking hot swarf. That's not the size yet, but I just wanted to check it. .53, 8mm to go. Once we get to the shoulder size, then the size to go into the diff set will be 34.5. So it won't be real thick. Bush, but it doesn't anyway. I did it properly. Use the slip gauge so I get my size. So yeah, pretty much 34 and a half. And that is currently 37.75, 3.25.
I'm guessing.
Righto, there we have it. I'm just going to try it. Still just a touch oversized, but once that cools down, it's quite warm. It should fit. Then I'll cut that off and face it. This could be dodgy as fuck because, let me show you. There's not much in there. I've packed out the back of the jaws, like that, if you can see that. So that should be okay, and it's only aluminium, so if I take it steady, it should be good. Let's see how we try. There we go. Did it without throwing it out of the fucking sword. Well, it's not real square, but that doesn't matter. I'll sort that out in a lathe. And there we go. Let me zoom that back out. There's our spacer. Let's go and put it on, shall we? Righto. I'll put that in. I just had to drive in with the recoilless hammer, not with the steel one, and just clean that a little bit. But because it wasn't a big interference fit, but obviously it's shrunk it. So that goes in just a little bit like that, and it stops obviously where it's crushed, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to wait until I tap that out, and then I'm going to drive that in, because that'll be there, that'll be good then. You know it's straight, you know it's parallel, and it's not going to move. So I'll go and have some lunch, put the charger back on this camera because the battery's starting to get low, and I will complete this after lunch. I'll tap those two holes, drill that hole out, that's where the lamp's going to go, drill it down as deep as I can, and then drill a hole in the side for the cord to come out, lock it into the other one. Yeah, so I'll do that after lunch. I don't know if I explained it earlier in the videos. I polished those lobes up too in the lathe. I don't even know if I took video of it. I might have. If I have, I'll edit a bit out. So, but there you go. All right, I'm gonna go and have some lunch. I'll bring you back when I get out. That's far enough. Alright, that's not far away. It's blunt as fuck. Doesn't like it. Fuck yeah. That's just going to go in there like that, and that'll be glued in. Maybe a bit more. Definitely enough. It's hot. Let me turn this around so I can see what I'm filming. Right. So that will go in like that. Then it'll be erodited in. Now what I want to do is drill in the back here. Like put it like that and drill in there for the cable. Alright, so put it around there. Now, let's see if I can get this without fucking something up. Yeah, it went through all right and just kept on going, broke the drill. It's all good. And then this one. And I picked the blunt drill. Fuck yeah. Blunt drill. Now, I'll be able to get the big one in there. Yep. Come on. It wants to. There we go. And another blunt. There we go. You can see right through there. Nice. You can see right through that. You can't see it through there, but that'll be it. Very good. Alright, let me tap some holes. Alright, well, there we go. And you know what? I had an epiphany. This thing doesn't need to screw apart. So I've drilled two 8.5mm holes. Now what prompted me was the fact that I can't find my decent M10 by 1.25 taps. I don't know where the fuck they're gone. But I looked at it and I thought, the other one I made screw together because I've got to pull it apart to transport it. This one I don't really need to. The only thing I need to come off this is the shade. So I cut down a bolt, a 10mm bolt, stuck it in the lathe and machined it. So it's a nice tight fit, and drove it into that gear set, and then drove that on with a bit of Loctite. So that I Loctited the bottom in, hit it with that, and that shit fucking stinks. It's overpowering, that primer. It's good stuff though. And I mean, that says thread locker, but really, it'll lock anything. As long as there's a slight gap in there for it to air, and there is in that one. Because I had to grind a relief on the pin for the air to get out. So yeah. So that's come up good. I'm pretty happy I've achieved that today. Let me, there we go. Keep zooming this in and forgetting to zoom the bastard out. So there we go. All I need to do now is I'll do the electrics. Probably next attempt. Next time I'm going to start more on this. And then the day after, maybe tomorrow, I'll do more on that. Sunday I'm having off. Sunday is me day. Well, every day's fucking me day, but I'm going to have Sunday off. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. That's that looks good already with the stand on it. And then Monday, there's no reason why I can't finish this one. Will be done. This one will be finished. So it's just, well, it's just the top. If you know, it's just a lampshade, and I've got a lampshade over there that I can put on it, and I'll see how that looks. If not, then I'll just order in another air filter. They don't take very long at all to get here. So there we go. And the other one, I've got to get back down to Kotara. They've got a gear set for me. I've just got to get down there to pick it up. And as I said earlier, I've got to take Brownie's pipes back to him and get one more electrical attachment for the next lamp. So I need one more of those. So I'll probably call into Bunnings on the way home and do that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's come up good today. So thanks for hanging out. What time is it? 1:45. Well, there you go. Thanks for hanging out and putting up with me. And I shall see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace.